So number one is patience. This is a long road, not a quick jaunt. Don't assume it's going to be super simple and you're just going to rip it out super fast, okay? Prepare yourself for effort and commitment, like over time, with loads of roadblocks and diversions and obstructions that you didn't even see coming. You've got skills to learn, you've got mindset to develop, and there's loads of practice to be done. And on top of that, it's not as simple as it seems like it should be. There are loads of complexities there. Everybody says that, who I talk to and teach. Everyone says this is so much more complex than it's going to be. Because it's not just talking, and it's not just reading, and it's very different to stage and screen acting. If you're not an actor yet, right, you need to learn how to be an actor. You need to develop some really serious acting chops because it's your job to breathe life into these scripts, put emotion into the copy. If you already are an actor, then you need to learn how to take all of those amazing skills and utilize them in a completely different environment with a whole bunch of different rules and a whole bunch of different processes in place. So you've got to be ready for that to take a bit of time. And it's really important that you don't rush this skill acquisition process. Honestly, one of my biggest bugbears is people being rushed through the training process and pushed into a demo nice and quickly and then out into the world. Go on, off you go, get work. It doesn't work, right? And it's quite a big mistake. It doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve your career, and it certainly doesn't serve the people that you're hoping will hire you to be putting out something that doesn't put your best voice forward, you know? If you're wanting a quick money, quick turnaround gig, this isn't it. You need to build your skills, and then you need to build your ability to use those skills under lots of pressure. And then you should record a demo, right? And it should be a demo that showcases your skill set to the right people at the right time. And once you've done that, you've still got more work to do because you need to build relationships and networks and do all of the business side of things so that you can actually have a functioning voiceover career, you know? If you have an agent, they'll be really helpful in this space. But that doesn't mean you can't be proactive at the same time, and you should be proactive. You know, it's part of building relationships that studios know who you are, and the businesses know who you are, and the producers know who you are, you know, obviously without going over the top and being a total pain in the butt. If you don't have an agent and you're looking for one, then this is really important. Take the time to find an agent who is a really good fit for you, and then make sure that you can show them that they really need you on their roster, right? That's really vital. If you're hitting the market as a freelancer, all the same applies. It's just that instead of going through an agent, you're going direct to studios and producers and businesses that are looking for someone to do voiceover work for them. But whichever way you go and wherever you're starting from, be prepared to have it take some time. Just be patient. Be in it for the long haul. It's really worthwhile. 2 is practice. Seriously, oh my gosh, you need lots and lots of practice. And that's not because that you are terrible at the job and you must get better. It's because voiceover is a doing thing, all right? It's made up of perishable skills. They're like muscles. If you don't use them, you lose them. You know, if you're not working them continually, they'll atrophy. And so even when you've got your demo and you've got an agent or you're freelance and you've got work coming in and you're a working professional, consistent practice is still vital, you know. If you're still in the learning phase, you have to practice lots and lots to really bed down those skills. And no matter where you are in your voiceover career, there's going to be things to work on. You need to be dedicated to building skills and developing your craft over time, partly because the industry changes a lot and partly because you want to keep fresh and stay on top of things. The environment and the audience and the technology in voiceover shifts continually, especially lately. There's been some massive changes, and when those things come up, some of them they'll come to you really quickly and you'll absorb them and carry on really, really well and fast. But other things are going to take longer to bed down. So, keep in front of your mind the saying, you don't know what you don't know. So make sure that you're going into this adventure, if that's what it is, with the understanding that there is a lot of work to be done and it's ongoing, like forever. If what you're pursuing is mastery, then you got to practice. Professionalism. Oh my gosh. Do not make the mistake of thinking that you can drop your level of professionalism because you've got a home studio and you're recording in your PJs. And don't think that being a creative gives you permission to be an unreliable twit. This comes under the banner of adulting. Like, seriously, you're a grown-up and your colleagues expect you to behave that way. Plus, if you are easy to work with, people will want to do more work with you. It's just the facts of life, right? But professionalism doesn't just apply when you're on the job. You need to bring that attitude to the off-the-job parts of this industry as well. Your practice and your business development. If you make professionalism one of your core values, people 100% will notice. So the final thing, it's not really a need. It's a decision that really only you can make. So you can definitely do this on your own. You can spend the time and the energy honing your skills over the years, go mad on YouTube, find resources wherever you can, and over time you can become really successful in the voiceover industry. Or you could shorten that journey to success by working alongside me. But you need to keep in mind that I do things a little differently, okay? I'm not here to rush you excitedly through to a demo and then toss you into the marketplace to fend for yourself. I want you to be ready. I want you to know where you're going, and I want you to know why you're going there. And I want you to be putting your best voice forward at all times. I really, really want you to succeed. But I won't drag you through it by the hand, and I certainly won't sugarcoat things when we're talking. Growth comes when you're uncomfortable. If that sounds like your idea of a good time, you should book in a 15-minute call with me, okay? Click the link below and we'll have a chat about your future career in voiceover.